Yo, welcome to Hot Takes with Cheddar Chaz. There's no hand holding. We do perfection emotion. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you haven't already. Shout out to Miller Lite, DraftKings, Topo Chico. You guys should support them because they support us. Getting closer and closer, man. It's getting closer and closer. Shit about to get real, like Martin Wills about to go down. Training campus, among us soon. It's been some up and down news, but I think everyone's still generally excited for the upcoming season. A lot of interesting things happening in the NBA. The landscape is changing quite a bit. Still wondering where Dame is going. Still wondering where James Harden is going, aside from titty bars. Still wondering where he's going. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, I mean like what basketball team he going. But anyway, so with the NBA's new designation about what makes an NBA star, that leads me to wonder, should the Pelicans expectations be lowered a little bit? Maybe the Pelicans deserve a little bit of bail because by the NBA's own definition, the Pelicans only have one star, and that would be Zion Williamson based upon the new definition. And that's an all-star team or an all-NBA team made in the past 3 seasons. Only Zion Williamson qualifies for that. And it's funny because before this new NBA designation or definition came out, someone else said this. Someone else knew this already. Let's see what that person said. It's just confirming what, some of us already know is that, this team just doesn't have any other stars aside from Zion. They have popular players, but they don't have stars. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but the truth is the truth. This team has one star, and that star is Zion Williamson. Wise man, handsome too. But yeah, it's neither here nor there. So all that being said, it's going to be difficult for the Pelicans to compete this year. But if they stay healthy, I think that, Brandon Ingram can certainly ascend and make an all-star team this year and qualify for that, star designation. I think CJ, he probably should have made an all-star team or two throughout history. Again, career 20-point average, just box office guy. About what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, over 10,000 points scored. Dealt with a little bit of injury. It wasn't, supposed to be the super scoring machine when he came into the league, but he just blew past all expectations. Amazing Robin to Dame's Batman for years in Portland. So the Pelicans still certainly have some talent and certainly have some reasons to be optimistic heading into this season. The only issue I would say is that now you can't bank on, well, the Pelicans have multiple star players. Pelicans have 3 stars. It's like, no, the Pelicans have 3 max players. Pelicans have 1 star. And fair or unfair, these are the rules. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the definition. If you want to argue with the definition, that's on you. I'm going to go with what the official definition is. So that being said, I want to ask y'all, do y'all have any lowered expectations for the Pelicans going into this season? I still think, if healthy, this could be a top 4 seed in the West, especially if you consider the Suns may get out to a slower start while they integrate Bradley Beal into the system. Warriors may get out to a slower start while they integrating Chris Paul into their system. Who else in the West? You're hoping for a little bit of a finals hangover from Denver, who also, based upon those qualifications, if I'm not mistaken, also has 1 star, if I'm not mistaken. And that would be, of course, the Jokic, 2-time MVP Jokic. And but again, Jokic is so great. He's not only a star, he's a top 5 player. He's also, 2-time MVP. Like, there's levels to this. But you got Denver, who may have a bit of a hangover. You're hoping that the Lakers just fall off a fucking cliff. God, the Pelicans still need the Lakers to just fall off a fucking cliff. So you're hoping for that. Who else? You got the Kings. The Kings, they should hit the ground running. Memphis is going to be without Ja for a little while, but they got Marcus Smart in there to kind of fill that void somewhat. Still got some good players on that roster. You know what I'm saying? That's a, win by committee type team. There's going to be some interesting things happening to start this year. That's why it's crucial for the Pelicans to start fast. I know Trey is out. Know that we all disappointed with that. You know what I'm saying? They're working out Will Barton, which is interesting to me because if you're working out Will Barton, what does that say about your confidence in Kyra and or Dyson and or Jordan Hawkins? So you just not going to play them because you want, Will Barton. Is this going to be another Josh Richardson type situation? We don't know. Will Barton may not even make the team. It's probably just a workout. But I think it's interesting when you still need rim protection you go in this direction. You never know what the fuck the Pelicans got going on. You just never know, right? But yeah, Trey is going to be out. You're hoping that you see a more Najee. You see Kyra get a shot. You see more things drawn up for Herb Jones. You see Brandon take more threes. You see Zion kind of pick up where he left off at in December. Maybe not right away. You got to, work yourself back into the groove of things. But, that defensive rebounding for him is going to be critical. His attention to detail on defense. Of course, you need his offensive output. You need CJ to stay healthy. You need Brandon to stay healthy, play through injury. You got to hit the ground running, especially with this new designation, because it gives you it's just a word. It's just a word. Star is just a word, but it's based on history. It's based on data and facts and things that actually happen. So by that being, the case, you have to take into consideration that other teams have multiple star players, which gives them a greater margin for success than the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Fuck, I didn't write the definition. The league wrote the definition. So by the Pelicans not having that great margin for success, they got to hit the ground running. They got to go hard. They got to go fast. It was kind of disheartening to me to hear from Larry that the team hasn't really met with Coach James Borregno, and that they haven't really been working with him. That's a little disheartening to hear, because I would think in a year this critical, you guys will be working around the clock. I understand people got families, people got to uproot, move to a new city, what have you, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same damn time, it's like, bro, this could be the last year for this experiment. And you really need to get as much data and information as you can right off the bat, so you can know which way to pivot come the trade deadline. You got Brandon's extension coming up potentially. You got Trey's extension coming up. You got CJ. You need to figure out if he's a part of this core moving forward. You got Zion. You need to figure out if he's a part of this core moving forward. You got decisions to make. You need to figure out, can JV work as a starter, as a six man, whatever. You need to figure out, can Larry stay healthy. It's all kind of questions you need to answer moving forward. And I think this team, they need to get together prior to training camp just to build some of that chemistry, build some of that on-court continuity, just camaraderie, what have you. And hopefully they can get a head start on some of these offensive installs that James Borregno will be doing. But that's been today's show. Y'all guys, tell me what you think. Have your expectations lowered a bit since you heard that, or since the league has designated that the Pelicans only have one star player? Should we, throw the Pelicans some bail, give them a little bit of breathing room if they, don't succeed this year, if they don't make the playoffs, if they aren't a second round team? Please let me know. Hit the comments. I'm out.
With the NFL season right around the corner, nonstop football action is in sight. You can get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and score $200 in bonus bets instantly. Nobody's missing out on the action this season. All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app before kickoff. Use code BOOT to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you just bet $5 on any NFL bet. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code BOOT. The crown is yours.